Women obsess over men who know these three things, and the same men, they use these things against women. Okay? And before I go to the drawing board and explain everything to you so that you can fully understand what I'm trying to communicate to you, man, don't worry about my sweat. Yeah. I was just working out. The first thing is knowing any man who knows that reacting and responding in any form that is emotional to her interaction, to her questions, equals to confirming and living a woman's reality, and that is not your reality. So any reaction emotionally to her interaction, to her question, to her test, equals to you confirming her own definition of reality and living that reality. So it's also affecting you. That is the first thing. They get obsessed with the man who is aware of this, because a man who is aware of this and he knows this, it's hard for him to react to her interaction, to her test, and to her game. Every time you have an interaction with Hannah, obviously both of you have reality. So let's talk about the first thing. Isaac, right now you have your own reality that you have created and you live with this reality. It doesn't matter how you perceive reality. If the trees that you see, they are trees, they are actually trees. This is just an illusion and a reality that exists and you have built. And you see it in this lens. She has also created her own reality and this is how she sees the world. So, every time you respond to Hannah and you react in an emotional way because she said something, she confronted you, she acted in a certain way, you are confirming her own reality and you are living her reality and not your reality. Now, if you are living Hannah's reality, the moment you will stop living Hannah's reality, she will exit. Because if she wants you as a fuck body, and you are delivering her reality, when you stop delivering her reality, the feelings that she has been experiencing from you will be totally different, and this will change how she perceives you because it's changing her reality. Now she will exit. The second thing, if you are a potential partner and then she perceives you in a certain way and your reaction again towards her confirms how she has perceived you in her reality, and you are the perfect match of a potential partner, maybe you fulfill survival. If you fulfill survival, then you are confirming and living her reality, and you're not living your own reality. So at this time, when you stop fulfilling survival, then you are removing this reality, and nothing can make sense to her, and she can't live with you. Rather, she will just again exit. Because the reality that she thinks exists, it doesn't exist. It only doesn't exist because you never fulfilled her reality, which is survival. But she can meet with another guy who can fulfill survival, and this guy can fulfill her reality, and he can live her reality. And the last one is maybe a guy I just want to have fun with. It also confirms that you are living her reality when you respond and react in a certain way. Now, knowing that, it's about knowing that when you know that, you won't respond or react in any form or in any way that it shows an emotional reaction, because this equals to you living Hannah's reality that she has fabricated in her own world. Because not responding in an emotional way equals to you not fulfilling her reality about you. And when you don't fulfill her reality about you in the front end game and middle end game, at this time you are living your own reality and she is not in control of you. So a man who knows that won't live Hannah's reality, which means he won't react. Rather, he will live his own reality, and he won't invest in Hannah, and he won't be swayed by Hannah. Because when you are swayed emotionally, then you are living Hannah's reality. When you are living Hannah's reality, the moment you stop living her reality and you start living your own reality, this is when she will again exit. But at the end of the day, these men who live Hannah's reality, you can even be a potential partner, but one day, you will do something that doesn't confirm this reality that she has perceived about you, and this is when she will exit. So we are done with the first interpretation. A man who knows that won't live Hannah's reality, and this will allow Hannah to get obsessed with you, because Hannah now need to understand your reality. She needs to gauge your reality, and she will be obsessed with you, not because it is about you, it is about how you perceive reality and how you are living this reality. And that is why she is obsessed with you. So she is obsessed with you because of how you live your reality, and not allow her reality influence your reality. That is what will equal to obsession. The second thing is a man who knows that his reality is just an illusion. Like Isaac, you know, that the reality that I have right now with Hannah, and she is that attractive, that is why I like her, that is why I love her. A man who knows that that perception and that reality that he sees, it's just an illusion. This is the guy women get obsessed with, because when you know that her attractive body is just an illusion, because that is how you want to perceive her, and the word means nothing, even though you see her as attractive, it doesn't mean that that is the reality, rather it's just an illusion. This is a guy, I can't control him by using my makeup, my tits, my ass, my body, because at the end of the day, he understands and he believes that this reality is just an illusion. So I can't even use a specific image of myself and then present myself to him so that I can deliver what he desires. Even when I deliver what he desires, it doesn't equal to me controlling Isaac. The second thing is a man who knows that his reality and how he perceives this reality, it is just, okay, an illusion. A man who knows that this reality that he has created in his mind, it is just a fabricated reality, rather it's just an illusion. This guy won't be influenced by Hannah's attractive body. When you don't understand your reality as an illusion, it is easier for her attractive body to influence you, because you will perceive her body as reality, and it is a real reality, which will equal to controlling your logic. And when how you perceive her controls your reality, then it's controlling logic. This equals to Hannah controlling you. And if she can control you, she will never feel attracted to you. But when you know it is an illusion, you won't get obsessed with her body, because this is just something that you think is, because you are using a word to heighten this feeling towards Hannah, but that is not what is. And when she can never control your logic, now she is not in control of you. And she has no impact on your existence and how you perceive things logically, which equals to, again, her getting curious about how Isaac operates, and how comes he doesn't see my attractiveness as something that has an influence on his feelings. Even when it has an influence on his feelings, he doesn't react on those feelings that he is experiencing. Why? Because he knows that is just a feeling that exists, and it has nothing to do with he is supposed to react to that feeling, which equals to you being high value, because your SM, your sexual market value, cannot be measured by Hannah. Are we done with this? Now let's talk about the last one. And the last thing is a man who knows that a relationship, okay, a man who knows and he is aware that consistency doesn't equal to a relationship. Again, a man who is fully aware that consistency doesn't equal to a relationship. Rather, he is fully aware that showing up consistently to that lady might equal to him getting attached to her, which equals to him being controlled. The lady showing up consistently might equal to him being convinced that there is a relationship, when in reality there are no relationship. There is only feelings that exist, and each one of us is trying to experience a feeling, and the relationship that we think exists, it's just a reality that each one of us identify it in that lens, that there is a relationship, but there is no relationship. Because this guy, I can't label the relationship as a relationship and use that relationship to control him. So he is in control of his own reality, and he doesn't rely on a label that the relationship exists, because there is consistency. Am I making sense? I'm not making sense. To the drawing board again. Just a minute. Don't worry about my board. Don't worry. Yeah, I know. When you know, number 3, when you know that consistency from Hannah, okay, when Isaac, you know, and you are fully aware in your own reality that you have created, okay, being aware that consistency from you and consistency from Hannah, it doesn't equal to a relationship, because consistency alone equals to you confirming a perceived relationship that you have created, you have contributed, Hannah has created, Hannah has contributed, and both of you have created a relationship that isn't really a relationship. But reality is, you are consistently showing up to experience feelings. But it doesn't equal that because you are consistently showing up and providing and doing things for Anna, then the relationship will exist. It doesn't equals to that. It equals to you experiencing a specific feeling that exists when you do a certain thing. This relationship exists because both of you are experiencing feelings. Okay? The moment you will stop experiencing feelings, she pulls back, you pull back, the relationship will not exist. You will again experience a feeling of heartbreak, which equals to, again, you guys experiencing feelings. So reality is, the relationship doesn't really exist. It's just about you experiencing the feeling that exists when someone operates and acts in a certain way, which allows you to know that even when she has been showing up consistently, it doesn't confirm that there is a relationship. Rather, it confirms that we are here to experience our feelings. You showing up consistently doesn't equal that the relationship will work and it will exist. It equals to you experiencing feelings in a specific way consistently, and her also experiencing certain feelings in a consistent way. And it has nothing to do with a relationship. You can show up consistently, you can provide, you can be a potential partner. The feelings will exist, you will experience them, but later on, the relationship that you think exists and both of you created, it will never work, and you will just leave each other because that moment existed for you to experience the feelings and not a relationship. This allows you not to get attached to Hannah because you think a relationship exists, which again allows her to know that you cannot be manipulated by a label if she just convinces you that a relationship exists. And now at this very moment, she cannot control you through feelings, because you are there to experience the feelings and not use feelings to create a fabricated relationship that you think exists. Is that again making sense? Do I really need to explain myself? I hope I will explain things better in the near future, but at the moment, I think I have done my best. So she gets obsessed with this guy because she can't just act a specific way to convince Isaac that what he is seeing is actually the reality. This is the guy who doesn't rely on his own pattern and memories when making a decision with reality, because that is not the reality. That is just a perceived reality. This man fulfills hypergamy. This guy can't be attached to a woman's body. This guy can't be attached to a woman's attractiveness. This guy fulfills hypergamy. This guy knows that he is high value, and what he sees is not what he is supposed to get. For that gives him a specific feeling, but it doesn't equal to reality. But it equals to experiencing a feeling that he is perceiving. Am I making sense? So, are you a new member? Welcome on board and enjoy. Yeah, I feel good. I just want us to enjoy this stuff together, okay?